Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel, Lumen Moon Tarot. So guys, I'm kicking up my feet and we're gonna get rolling into a random collective love update, okay? Checking the energy, seeing what's going on. This reading is for the collective, so it's not gonna resonate with all of you. So just take what does resonate and leave what doesn't. We don't want you squishing the reading into your story, okay? You know, just use your discernment, use your intuition. And thank you so much, everyone, for your likes, subscribes, comments, shares, donations. Really, it's all rolled up into like a big ball of kindness. You guys are just so kind to me. You really are. Thank you so much. I get choked up about it. Like, every time I say it, I have to think of an easier way to say it without getting choked up. But anyway, thank you so much for all of your support, guys. We're growing here together, and it's just, I can't tell you how fulfilling it is, you know? Yeah, see? I'm telling you, I'm already getting synchronicities here. Anyway, let's get rolling. First of all, I've got Archangel Michael out here. It says that you've got divine protection, you know, from harm, right? But thank you very much. And we already know that we're protected, right? If you've been doing what they've been, you know, the messages, following the messages that they've been sending you, doing the right thing, following your intuition, allowing them to guide you, you know you're protected, okay? I feel like you know at this point which side of the coin you're on, right? But what I'm feeling like here is, it's kind of a red flag to me in the sense, because I feel like something is coming around that they need to protect you from. I feel like this Archangel Michael here is going into battle kind of on your behalf. So I'm getting the sense that there's going to be a lot of upset people as you are remaining very calm, very poised, really not saying a whole lot, using your intuition, very connected to the divine. I feel like you're protected. But whoever your spirit guides, or, you know, like Archangel Michael, the angels, divine, whoever they're going to battle with, those people are not going to be happy at the fact that you're just chilling, sitting pretty and connected to the divine, receiving messages, okay? So I feel like there's going to be some really upset people over how peaceful and calm you are. This could be, I feel like you're a divine feminine, divine masculine, either or, okay? And I feel like these people are going to start coming forward, whoever this is. Maybe it's your person, your counterpart, but I feel like I am talking to divine, you know, divine masculines and divine feminines when I say there's, while you're on this spiritual journey here, this is about a spiritual journey, really, this Lover's card, when you think about it, you know, and the divine intervening in things. We've got divine intervention here now twice. Okay, I feel like you're receiving the messages already that something is going down here around you. Look, tick-tock. Deadline, time has run out, it's time. I feel like this is the divine calling on the divine feminines and the divine masculines to, like, remain calm, remember who you are, know who you're connected to, use your intuition, right? Remember to stay on that throne, because the divine now is going to intervene, and they're going to be fighting some battles for you on your behalf. You have protection. I think this is to tell everybody that it's time. It's time for things to change. It's time for you know, honestly, I gotta say, yes, this is a spiritual journey. Yes, this is a spiritual thing. But the twin flame soulmate connection I kind of see as a mechanism. I know that sounds weird. And I'm probably the only one who sees it that way. But I see it as a working mechanism, okay? It's a mechanism that, you know, this whole time we've been prepping it so that it can run like clockwork, right? And now it's time to turn this mechanism on. It's time for these divine masculines and the divine feminines to start doing what they're supposed to be doing. And that is to raise the vibrations of the world. I kind of am getting a feeling that this reading it goes bigger than a his and hers kind of thing here. Especially out here with the angels, Archangel Michael. You know, he's a badass. This thing is very important. What's going on here? I think you're being called to stay focused. Stay focused. Remain on that throne. It's not about being a queen or a king. It's about being spiritual. It's about listening to what the divine has to say to you. It's about obeying the messages and surrendering to let them lead you. The high priestess is like the right hand man for the Hierophant, the Pope. You're very connected to the divine, extremely, extremely intuitive here. And I think that's why Archangel Michael has the divine has you. Michael and the divine, both, they have you protected because you're held in very high regard as a divine feminine, divine masculine who are working out of their intuition, okay? So I feel like stay focused because eyes are on you here, watching you and seeing how you react to things. So I feel like I'm supposed to be telling you to sit in your throne here. Remain poised, remain calm, remain connected to the divine, right? Because people are watching you, they're watching you. And I think through you, you're showing people the power of the divine and what the divine can do in your life if you surrender to them, right? Right? So that's going to change the vibrations of everyone around the world, right? And now is the time. Get ready is what I'm seeing here. Get ready and stay focused. Stay on your throne because people are watching you. They're seeing the divine and God at work through what you're doing, okay? So be mindful of that you're being watched. Yeah, the highest of high, the most high. I'm telling you, they're seeing the most high from you. Because of the ups and the downs. I think they've seen you when you were down, way down, and the Most High is bringing you to the highest of high, like an adrenaline rush, very quickly, right? Very quickly, bringing you to the highest of high. People are seeing that can only happen from the power of the divine, the Most High. Do you see what I'm saying here? Am I the only one seeing this? I don't think I'm the only one. I think the whole world could be seeing. That's why I think you guys have been urged to get out and show yourselves more. Let people see your talents. Let the world hear what you have to say. When I first started this channel, this is for someone. When I first started this channel, I don't know, I think I made it to like 10,000 subscribers at the time. I was in a little like holistic crystal shop, right? And there was a girl in there that was thinking about doing the same kind of thing. And I told her, I'm like, you know, just show yourself. Just do what you do. And she's like, well, who would be interested in anything that I have to say? And I said, You would be amazed at all the people out there that just don't want to feel like they're in this alone. So, like, just take that to heart. If you have something to say, if you have something to show, get it out there. Get it out there so it can reach others. You know, because now is the time to do this. I think the divine feminines and the divine masculines are being called to action now. But the action really is to just keep living your life and remember to stay in your throne and work on those creative things, those abilities that you have. Put them out there. You know? I'll tell you what, the worst that could happen is that no one ever sees your talents. That is the worst that could happen. Yeah, social media. There's fake people out there hiding. I feel like this is you. You've got access granted. I don't think, I'm not going with the fake people on social media hiding. I'm sure there are. But what I'm seeing here is what I was just talking about. There's all different keys here. You know, I don't like this key and I don't like that key. But I'll tell you what, I think I'm going to really like this key and I might like that one too. You don't know what people are going to like, what you have to say or not. You don't know who's going to like what you have to present to the world and your talents and what you do. Some of you are painters, some of you are singers, some of you are songwriters, whatever it is, right? Some of you are tarot card readers, right? You might not think people are going to like you. Guess what? I might not like the green one, but I'm for sure going to like this one. And I know I'm probably going to like this one too. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, you never know. There's going to be people who won't. There's going to be a lot of people who will. And those people who will are they're going to grow in numbers. And you're going to be able to span the whole world. And if we all do it together, and TikTok has deadlines running out, the time is now, right? If we all do it together, we can raise those vibrations all over and begin a chain reaction and a change to things for the positive, okay? And that's all part of the plan. I think we are all being called to action right now, and that's why you're probably feeling like, I want to start this, I want to start it, but I'm scared, right? I want to start it, but no. Break away from the That's the old you, you know? Jump into the new you, man. Be bold. You know? I feel like you need to let people see you, hear, under the cover of the divine. Both divine masculine and divine feminines are showing themselves, not covered up by anything. It's time. You have protection. You'll be prevented from, people will be prevented from harming you. Yeah. There's going to be people out there who are going to be envious. There's going to be people out there who are going to be haters. There's always a hater in the crowd, no matter what you do. There's going to be people out there that you'll never be able to freaking please. But I'll tell you what, there's going to be more people who are going to adore you. There's going to be more people who are going to admire you for what you're doing and saying. And there's going to be more people who are going to find it all very enchanting. Enchanting enough to maybe even start a new project of their own. You know, you never know what kind of doors you could open for other people just by showing what you can do. You know, and divine feminines and divine masculines worldwide, we are here to inspire. We're here to inspire other people to vibe higher and reach for a better way. So the time is now, I feel. I feel that divine counterparts everywhere are being called now to their mission, which is really doing something you love. Doing something you love. An agreement, compromise. I feel like this is part of the contract. This is part of the contract. I also feel like some of you may even be settling wherever you are. The time is running out. That's all that I can say here, that the time is running out. I feel like we're all being called to do what we're here to do. I see it as a mechanism, and they're turning it on. Okay? Yeah, soulmate. Some of you could be moving away. Okay? Some of you could be buying a new home. I feel like a lot of people are being uprooted, moved. A lot of soulmates are being switched. You're going to be coming into contact with your soul tribe. People who are more like pieces of you, putting them together. You guys go together perfectly. That kind of thing. People that are like you. But yeah, you're going to be finding some soulmates out there that are your soul tribe. And possibly moving away. I'm seeing a lot of people moving, making a home move. I'm planning one myself. So yeah, I can see where this is going. Family here, growing a family maybe, or making plans to grow a family, or maybe family is involved here. Maybe you're showing your family proof of all that you can do. Like I said, you're putting yourself out there. Those of us who are putting ourselves out there, we're already proving to other people the power of the divine by our accomplishments. You know, I for one am divinely led. I've been divinely led on this whole time. I went from a freaking welder, making women's pay. Okay, I will say that. Yes, I will. I was being called by the divine. I got a message from the divine saying, they said basically you have to choose. It's either them at that welding job, or you come and do this for the divine. You do this. So you need to choose, because they'll always give you a choice, right? The divine will always give you a choice. It's called free will. And you get to choose. Well, 2 days later, because it was the weekend, 2 days later, I went into my boss and I sat down. He had no idea this was coming, not a clue. I loved my welding job. Even though the pay sucked, I loved my welding job. I did. No one could get me to leave that job. But when the divine said, you need to choose, I chose the divine. It wasn't a thought. So I went in and I said, boss, I need to leave, and I need to leave right now. I wasn't going to give a 2-week notice. I loved that job. I was crying. I was sitting there bawling my head off because I felt so horrible about leaving that job. But you know what? The choice and a leap of faith, it will come with some kind of sacrifice. I feel it comes with the sacrifice. You know, but I told my boss, I've been told by the divine it's either you or them, and I'm choosing them. I'm going to go on to do my mission work. And you know what? They understood, because that I was being divinely led. And look at where I am today. It has changed my life. God has changed my life. The divine has changed my life. I'm a divine feminine, just like you guys are, probably. Hopefully I'm talking to divine feminines and divine masculines. We put in all of that effort, and the divine has led us to this point in time right now, in time on the 3D, right? Time really doesn't exist. But right, they've led us to this point. And tick-tock. There's a deadline on this. Time is running out. Things are starting to, that finely tuned machine now, that contraption that's going to light the whole world up with high vibes, it's being turned on. We're triggering it. Yeah. So I feel like the time is now too to get out there and do something that you're passionate about. If you're being led like I was led, I made my choice. You have your choice to make. You need to make your choice on your own. But when I made my choice, I will tell you, I chose the divine. And I made no secret about it. And I will never look back. And I'm so grateful that I made the right choice. But that's my story. But I feel like that's the same kind of story that's happening around the world. Who's with me on this? Who's with me on this? It is. It's the same story that's happening around the world, because now is the time that the divine is going to change things around for the better. And we are one of the instruments for that. You know? Yeah. Whew. The old cycle. It needs to end. The old ways need to go out with the old cycle. And new ways need to shine now. They need to shine, and that's why we're here. People are scared. People are panicked. There's high anxiety. It could be with you because you're starting a new cycle and you're having to put yourself out there, and you may feel bound and constricted and you don't know. Look, go easy on yourself, man. Go easy on yourself, okay? If you're just putting your stuff out there, you gotta be patient with yourself. Yeah, you're gonna have restrictions. Yeah, you're gonna be a little bit restricted, maybe constricted, you know? But don't panic, don't be scared. Remember, Archangel Michael was the first card out. They are here to protect you. I think a lot of divine beings have a lot of anxiety about what they're going to start. I'll tell you what, when I quit my job that day, I was scared too, but I was scared because I was pulling the kind of like my past rug out from underneath me, right? But the thing is I knew the whole time that I was stepping onto a magic carpet. I mean, that's kind of how it feels, right? But have you ever stepped onto a magic carpet ride before? That was my first time too. It does bring you some anxiety and everything, but I went from that old beat up rug to a brand new magic carpet. And, you know, and you have to do a lot of tweaking on your life and change things around. This is for those of you who are ready to embark on a brand new journey, right? There's gonna be some changes, but you'll make them. Yeah. I feel like too, you've got real love and real happiness coming. This is real, though. We're not talking last cycle stuff and illusions and all of the pain. No, this is real things coming, and I feel very much like this is new energy here. I feel like a lot of the twin flames are being switched around, rerouted, brought to you. So if you still haven't come into union with your counterpart yet, there will be a replacement, because the divine doesn't want you alone. You're much stronger together. You can work alone. It's about self-love. You know, you're like a weapon in a way to defeat the negativity on earth, okay? So we can live a better life and people can treat each other better, all right? And God would not make a perfect weapon that required two to run. That doesn't make any sense, especially when there's free will. That's a lot of trashed weapons then. No, 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 no. God made you a weapon against negativity, a weapon against unfairness, injustice, okay? Whatever it is, right? They made you a weapon that can run beautifully, all on your own. That's why this journey is about self-love. That's why it was so difficult. Okay? That's why now you're ready to face whatever you have to face alone. But it's better with two. You're stronger with two. So I feel like you're being, a lot of you are being repaired up with maybe a different counterpart. A lot of people use the words replacement counterpart or replacement divine masculine. I don't like the word replacement. There's never a replacement, but I'll tell you what, if once they do get you with a new, once you are with another divine counterpart, it's a beautiful love. It'll still be the love of a lifetime. Okay? You just have to trust the divine. But yeah, I feel like that's what's coming to you. It'll be unconditional. It'll be certain love, genuine, real happiness, wholeness. That's what's coming to you in the new cycle. I feel like, and like I said, I feel like you're proving, show me, proof, show me. You're showing everybody who sees you the power of the divine. You are. It's beautiful. I think the main meaning behind this reading, really the main message I have to say, is that it's time for this beautiful, brilliant mechanism to start working now. I like to think of it as a mechanism. I don't know why that is, but you can see it all falling together piece by piece, though, I'll tell you that, right? And now everything is starting to get turned on and working, but there's going to be some people out there that may not be real happy about it, you know, because let's face it, this is a battle. Yeah, there's always going to be haters. There's always going to be negative people. But you know what? You're so high vibing, these people really, they're having a very hard time touching you. So remember to stay in your throne. Stay in your throne. Don't you give up that throne. Okay? All right. What advice do you have for the person watching? Yeah, you may feel orphaned, but you're not. Things are about to get going here. What advice do you have for the person watching? What advice do you have for the person watching? Yeah, round and round. Building blocks. Man. Okay. So here's the thing. I feel like for some of you, you keep going back to the old cycle. Like old cycle way of thinking. Okay? I'm thinking try to get out of the old cycle way of thinking, okay? Because it just brings you back. It's just a round and round, here we go, round and round we go kind of thing. I think try to stop as much as you can. Try to distract yourself from thinking about that past cycle, because here you are with all these new ideas, right? And these are to be used as building blocks here for all of the wonderful things that you'll be creating in your new cycle. Okay, I feel like blessings could be coming down too right now that are going to help you to put all the pieces together as this journey goes along, okay? So I feel like stick with the new ideas and the placement of all your new ideas, right? Possibly try to plan a bit strategically, but still have that flow, that creative flow. There may be some things that you may want to review from the past, especially if it's about past projects that you left along the wayside that you may want to pick up now and run with. Okay? Maybe you've tweaked some ideas about those past projects, and you can use that past idea as a building block for more future ideas. Who knows? Take it however it resonates. But if it's about a past soulmate or someone from your past and what it is that they're doing, try to redirect your focus back on you. Try to redirect your focus back on you. Okay? Because you have a lot of building to do, and your ideas are too good to waste. All right, well, anyway, that's what I got for this reading. I do hope this resonates. I feel like this was a very important message. So, yeah, it's go time. That's just what I'm feeling like. It's go time. So anyway, like, subscribe, and share this message, guys, as much as you can. Let's get the word out. And if you like this video, please go ahead, click that like button. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet already. I'm getting all tongue-tied. And until next time, everyone, take care of you, and peace out.